guys, and welcome to my very first father-daughter tag. If you don't know, this is my dad, and this is the first time he's been on my channel, and I'm really excited about it because I don't know why it's taken so long to get him on my channel. Papa Bump! Just kidding. His name is Jim, if you guys are all wondering.
Hi.
He is really nervous, but I gotta tell you, he has an amazing personality, so hopefully we can show you guys some of it by answering some questions. I started working on my own tag video, so I came up with some questions that I thought I would want to hear from someone if they were talking about their dad. So I would love if you guys wanted to do this. Your dad doesn't have to be in it, but if your dad is in it, I think that's even better. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and get started with our first question. First question is, do you consider yourself a daddy's girl?
No.
You don't consider me a daddy? Oh, you don't consider, he doesn't consider himself a daddy's girl.
Yes, I consider you a daddy's girl.
I think that, yeah, I definitely think I am, and I think I have been more at certain times in my life. Is there a face you make when you want something? Is there a face I make if I want something? And I have to, you have to blink. You have to blink.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're doing at that point.
And I call you daddy, and...
yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
Next question is, did you and your dad used to do anything special when you were a child? We did a lot of special things.
Yeah,
Can you think of anything specific?
We didn't have a lot of money, so we would just go run around and do things. Like when we lived here in California, remember catching the pollywogs? Yes,
we used to go out and catch pollywogs.
Or going to the fruit stand and buying peaches.
Okay, honestly, my favorite memory, probably one of my favorite memories, and it's so random because I don't even feel like we did it very often, but is when me and my dad would go out, and every Saturday they had like this church thing where you go out and tell people about church and about Jesus, and we would always ditch the church thing, go to the fruit stand and buy big old peaches. I remember them being this big. I don't know if they really were. Were they this big?
Well, your head was only this big, so they seemed bigger.
They seemed like they were the size of our head, and we would bite into them and the juice would like run down our faces.
Yeah, you have to have like a towel.
Yeah, and we would ditch the whole church thing, and we would like, we'd get like peaches, and it was, I don't know why, that's one of my favorites. It was certain times of the year too, like we'd catch the pollywogs when they were in season. Remember catching frogs? They were like, oh my gosh, yeah, those things are huge.
Yeah, we'd catch the ones for the jumping contest, and then the pollywogs to watch them grow into frogs.
Yeah, my dad always, I feel like he always made a point to like do something special. Like, even if we didn't have a lot of money, or if we weren't doing anything that's like fancy, whatever we're doing, we were having fun. Is there a special song he used to sing to you? I feel like you had a lot of silly songs.
There was the time to get up and go to school.
Yep.
Don't want to be a fool.
Time to get up and go to school. Don't want to be a fool. Get up and go to school. He actually sang that to me in the morning, and I wanted to scream every single time he did it. Does he have a nickname for you? He's made up a lot of nicknames throughout
Yeah, you guys
life.
Always had different names. You were Mo.
He calls
you
me...
were Squirrel for a long time.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Squirrel. I don't know why I remember that. That was long. That was probably when I was
I don't know where that one came from, but...
And then...
Mo, because I was too lazy to say Melissa.
Yes.
So I just shortened it to Mo.
No one call me Mo, please. What is my name in your phone?
Missy Monkey
Butt.
But yeah.
Missy Monkey Butt.
There was a time when you were Angel and Cassie was Princess.
Yep.
And then Cassie came to me one day and was upset because she was certain she was a real princess. So I felt bad, so I stopped calling you guys those names. So.
But I was a real angel.
Yes.
So,
oh yes.
Of course. What do you call your dad? I call him Dad.
Unless you want something.
Unless I want something, then it's Daddy.
Daddy.
Daddy, please. What is something you truly love about your dad/daughter?
You know how things go crazy sometimes? I feel like you were reliable, you know? I mean, all the kids are, but you were the oldest, so I think, wow, you know, if something goes wrong, I can always get Missy to do that. Jimmy, if there was a dead animal, I know Jimmy will pick it up for me. I can trust him. My dad is probably one of the, like, kindest person you will ever talk to. Like, if you talk to him, you will feel accepted, loved, more excited after you talk to him. He's just like the nicest person. I feel like one of the things I always remember as a kid is he'd tell us like he tried to be friends with everyone in school. If there was someone in school that like wasn't as cool, he would be their friend. But he was also friends with like the popular kids, or he'd try and be friends with the like everyone. Yeah.
You would try and like accept everyone and make everyone feel like they are someone, and you never wanted anyone to feel left out, right?
Yeah.
And that's how he is now too. Like no matter what, he will accept and love everyone. Is there something that secretly annoys you about your dad or daughter? Now that we've talked about all the stuff we love about each other.
I had a list. Where'd that list go? All 4 pages.
I'm gonna be honest, there's not a lot that annoys me about my dad. There is one thing though.
Too positive?
Sometimes he's just
Shut
too
up.
positive. When I just want to like vent about something, he'll like turn it around and make it something positive. It's like sometimes I just want to vent and I'm like, no, this sucks. He's like, okay, well, it kind of sucks, but like you gotta think about it, blah, blah, blah. And he's always wants to like say something positive. Sometimes I just want to be mad.
Eating all my chocolate, that's probably the only thing.
What is your favorite childhood memory with your dad or daughter? So this is like a more specific.
Indiana was, remember the video we did on that one and stuff?
Yeah, I used to go to kindergarten in Indiana and you would drive me to school. And I was gonna say actually one of my favorite is when you drive me to school in California.
Remember when we drove backwards?
Yeah.
For like 5 miles because I forgot something back at the house, so we started backing up.
Yeah,
we backed up for like 5 miles down
5
side roads and stuff. That's an interesting memory.
But my favorite memory probably is, I can't say favorite because I feel like there's like a bazillion, but one of the things I remember is we would drive to school in his truck and he'd drop us off at school and then he'd go off. But it was in his truck and I'd sit in the middle and then you had a stick and I would get to put it into the shift gear or whatever when we were driving. And that was fun. Last question, have you and your dad/daughter ever had a really big fight?
I mean, I try to keep you positive.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what you're going to do.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of a fight.
If you were doing something I disagreed with, I still want to see what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do what I would do. I want you to do what you would do. I want you to become your own person. That's why
He's always very
didn't try
supportive.
to argue with you guys.
I'm thinking of a big fight, but I put the question in here because I thought if someone's got some juicy dirt, I want to hear it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tag video. This is just a little bit about my dad. Obviously, as you can tell, he's a pretty much amazing guy. All right, I'm gonna tag Ellie and Jared, or more specifically Ellie. I know her dad is kind of involved in the YouTube thing and he supports her with it, and I would love to see her and her dad do a video together. But if you love your dad, I know not everyone gets along with their dad, but if you have a relationship with him and you want to do this video, I would love to see it. Make sure you tweet me it if you do it. And you know, your dad doesn't have to be in it, but if he is, I think it makes it even more special. Leave me in the comments, let me know, do you have a good relationship with your dad? What do you love about him? I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up this video if you did. Thumbs up! And we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!
Finger at dad!
To All About Ollie. This is his 1 year update. That's right, he just turned 1 year old. Can you believe it? I don't know if you guys remember, but his very first All About Ollie, I held him like a little burrito, all swaddled up, and he just laid there the whole time. And he was quiet as can be and good as can be. And now I'm not sure we'll make this through this